In this video, I'm going to show you how to automatically create review schema for reviews for your products in WordPress. Welcome to All-in-One SEO. We make SEO easy with our powerful WordPress SEO plugin. Let's get started. So what is review schema data, aka review structured data, and why should you care? Well, if someone's performing a search for something like black dress, and you can see these results that show up for black dress. Some of these results have reviews. So this one you can see has 4 stars, 101 reviews. This one has 4.5 stars, 160 reviews. To get that to show up in Google, you need to provide that information to Google in a language you can understand. That language is schema data. So what our plugin does is take your reviews and turns it into schema data that Google can understand. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So the first thing we're going to do is install the All-in-One SEO plugin. If you already have AIOSEO installed, you can skip ahead to the next part of the video using the timestamps below. So let's go ahead and click on Plugins, and then click on the button that says Add New. If you haven't done so already, we're going to want to download the plugin from AIOSEO.com. You're going to go to the Account section, into your Download area, and click the big green button that says Download AIOSEO. And if you don't have an account already, you should be able to create one pretty easily. So back on the plugins page of your WordPress website, we're going to go ahead and click the Upload Plugin button, and then click Choose File, and choose the plugin file that you just downloaded. And then click the Install Now button. After the plugin installs, click the blue button that says Activate Plugin. After the plugin installs and is activated, the AIOSEO setup wizard will pop up automatically. We have another video that walks you through these steps, and I highly encourage you to go through that wizard because it will just set up your whole website for success as far as your SEO efforts go. But for now, we're going to head back to the dashboard. And then if you scroll on down the page and click the link, there's a space for us to enter our All-in-One SEO Pro license key. Back on our AIOSEO account, which you can find at AIOSEO.com/account, make sure you're on the Downloads tab, and then next to where it says License Key, if you click on the icon, it will copy out our All-in-One SEO Pro license key. And then we're going to paste the license key into the license key field, click Connect, and that's it. All-in-One SEO Pro is activated on this website. If you want to be doubly sure, you can go ahead and click the blue Save Changes button. And then we're going to scroll up and click on the dashboard link, just so we're all on the same page. All right, so now that you've got All-in-One SEO installed, let's head on over to the Post section. And we're going to scroll on down to this post that says Men's Basketball Shoes. So here we have a post that's about men's basketball shoes. I'm going to scroll down to the All-in-One SEO Settings section, and I'm going to click on the link up top that says Schema. So this post is already using product schema, but if it wasn't using any schema, we would click the big blue button that says Generate Schema, and we would select product from the various schemas that are available. There's movie, there's article, there's fact check page, there's how-to page. Product is the one we want, but since I already have product installed, I'm not going to add a second schema. So I'm going to close out of this window, and I'm going to click the little pencil icon to edit my product schema. So for the name of this product, I'm going to use the post title because my post title is Men's Basketball Shoes. I'm going to use the post excerpt for the description of the product. The brand here is Nike. I've uploaded an image of the product here. The SKU is 123456789. Same for the MPN. The price is $49.99. The currency is US dollars. We have a ton of different currencies you can choose from. Price valid until is if I was running a sale, I could pick a date that this price was valid until, but I'm not. That's just the regular price. The availability is in stock. There are many options for availability. Mine is in stock. Additionally, I could talk about the material, the color, the pattern, the size, the EU energy rating, if this was a refrigerator or something. The gender, we're going to say that these shoes are for both men and women, so we're going to leave them as unisex. The minimum and maximum age for the shoes, and then the reason you're watching this video, the reviews. So if you have reviews about your product, you can copy them in here. I have a review currently. If I wanted to add another review, I can click this link here that says add another review. I can say this review is a 5. The headline is my new favorite shoes. Content of the review is love them. And I can copy in my author's name. Below that for the reviews is the minimum to maximum rating 1 through 5, but you could change that to whatever you want. I'm going to leave it 1 through 5. The caveat is if you're going to have a range of 1 through 5, make sure your reviews don't exceed that range. So no one can give a review of 6 or 7 here, or the schema will end up being invalid. And then there's a section about shipping destinations. So I can select a country, I can select a state, zip code, and then the price for those shipping destinations. And that will all show up as part of this product schema. But for the purposes of this video, if you want to see your review rating, this is where the reviews are inputted that can show up in Google as a review star rating. So when you're done doing all that, click the Update Schema button. And then we have to remember to update the page as well that the schema applies to. So schema is not something that you're going to see when you view your page in a browser. It's something that exists on the page, but it's code. So if you want to see that that schema was in fact created, what we can do is choose to validate the schema. First, I'm going to throw out this article schema because this doesn't apply anymore. It's product schema that applies to this page. So I'm going to click the Validate Schema button. And this is what has been created by our plugin. So this is why this is such a huge time saver, because if you didn't have this plugin to take those fields that you filled out and create this schema data, you would have to hire a developer, or maybe you're a developer yourself, but you'd still have to spend the time writing all of this code. If you want to be sure that this schema is in fact valid, you can click the blue button that says Test with Google, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I just want to show you what that schema looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this window. This has already been saved, so I don't need to save that. I'm going to head back on over to the post section. And I have WooCommerce installed on this site, so I'm going to head over to the menu on the left underneath WooCommerce, and I'm going to click on Products. So this is that same product, a red and black basketball sneaker, but this time it's a WooCommerce product and not a WordPress post. So I'm going to click on that. And just like with the WordPress post, I'm going to scroll on down below the content to the all-in-one SEO settings section. And I'm going to click on the link up top that says Schema. So this one also has product schema, but again, we could click that blue Generate Schema button and choose any one of these. Doesn't really make sense to use these other schemas on a WooCommerce product. So I'm going to go edit my WooCommerce product schema by clicking the pencil icon. And this is where it's different. We can see that there's an option here to auto-generate fields. So if we have this toggled to yes, all-in-one SEO is going to pull all of the information for those other fields we saw in the first part of this video from WooCommerce directly. So if we have this toggled to yes, all-in-one SEO is going to pull all of that information from WooCommerce automatically. The only thing it doesn't have in this case is brand, and then these two identifier codes. So you could fill in the brand here if you wanted to, and you could fill in these other fields as well. If we have this toggled to no, you see that we get all of the options that we had when we were editing a post. So you can fill all of this in manually if you want to, but the far better option is to auto-generate the fields, leave this toggle on yes, and have all of that work done for you. So you've already inputted those fields into WooCommerce. You don't have to input it again. Our plugin will take that information and turn it into properly formatted schema data so you can get one of those rich results on Google. So while you cannot see the schema code when you view your page, if we do a Google search for basketball shoes, these are paid ads, so I don't want to use those as an example, but if we scroll on down the page, under popular products here, all of these items that are coming in are being pulled in from pages that have valid schema code. And you can see things like these reviews here. So this is where your product could show up. Now, with that being said, you cannot force Google to display your content here, but it's definitely not going to appear here if you don't have schema code. So schema code gives you the opportunity to show up here, and the review schema code gives you the opportunity to have the reviews for your product show up here. So that's how to create product review schema. If you don't already have our awesome all-in-one SEO plugin installed, we've got a link to it in the description below this video. It can help you out with the task in this video, as well as many other SEO jobs that you might have to do on your WordPress website. If you click on this next video right here, I'll show you how to optimize all of the images on your website for SEO. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on how to use our easy and powerful WordPress SEO plugin, all-in-one SEO.